Joint confidence levels. What are they and how do scatterplots help? A scatterplot can show two uncertain variables such as cost and time on two axes and reveal how the simulated project outcomes compare in a single diagram. Because you can't look at a single distribution graph of, say, cost and then infer if those outcomes were also going to fall within the desired schedule thresholds, as some projects are more correlated than others. So effectively, your scatterplot is beginning to do this for you and splice together the information. But perhaps the scatterplot is a tidier two-dimensional visual. Okay, so what is a joint confidence level, or JCL? Simply put, it's like having a traditional p-value, but instead of a single point answer, it is a range that can slide up and down a scale or a continuum. Let me show you. Wherever I redraw my crosshair along this P80 curve, where the orange meets the red plot points, sometimes call this the necklace, you will find 80% of the plot points fall within the quadrant. So even if we move to the opposite end of the spectrum, playing with the cost-time constraints, we always find 80% of the 10,000 iterated samples, meaning that we can always find a P80 JCL for both time and cost being simultaneously achieved. And if we switch back to the simple view, our metrics confirm the proportion of simulated outcomes that fall within the proposed budget and the time allowances. Okay, so you're now thinking, but how do I use this effectively? Well, let's investigate what this is telling us. Looking at the cost axis, we can see a sudden steep vertical rise in the P80 necklace. This means that even if we grant ourselves extra cost contingency, it doesn't have any effect on the schedule contingency. So there's little benefit to taking anything higher than, say, $18 million. And this same effect is also happening at the other side of the necklace in reverse. So pitching for greater than 1,030 days doesn't necessarily see costs increase. So as you observe samples near either extreme, the correlation between time and cost appears to weaken. Therefore, the benefit to project professionals is narrowing the frame of our decision making down to a comprehensible and actionable sweet spot. Now, we only need to realistically consider $17 to $18 million total cost versus 922 to about 1,030 days total duration. And if you need a neutral starting position as a proposal for your senior management team or your board of directors, then just overlay a statistical regression line of best fit and see where it intersects with the necklace at whichever p-value your organization prefers to use, commensurate to the maturity level of the available project data. And so those are how joint confidence levels are calculated and how scatter plots enable more informed conversations around project contingencies and decision making. For more information on how project risk software can help, or for a consultation, join us at safran.com. Thank you.